Hey guys, what is up and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah Sweeney, and if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're back for more, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you. My YouTube channel is dedicated to the Christian lifestyle, and that includes everything. That includes beauty, health, mental health, focusing on the Word of God, devotionals. And if you were watching last week's video, you saw the raw, the honest, the vulnerable, the Eeyore. You saw a struggle in my life, and I want to say a huge thank you to all of you who were encouraging. You guys were so sweet, and you made me feel so just happy that I posted that video. It did take a lot, just to be honest, but I really felt it in my heart to share it. And believe it or not, by sharing it, I actually felt like just this release and almost like this freedom over it. And so I've been getting up, I've been getting back in my routine and my mojo, and it's crazy. It blows my mind. So there are times when you have seasons where it's like up and down and stuff, but if you're consistent in your time with God, you're consistent in the little, then good things are going to come around the corner. It's just a matter of time. So you got to keep holding on. But speaking of good things, something really crazy happened in my life. And I did mention it in last week's video that I would be talking about it today. And as you can tell by the title of today's video, we're talking about my new car. So let's get right to the video. So I want to give you guys a quick sneak peek on exactly what the process was on getting my car. And then I'll explain it. Cats. So as you saw, me and my dad, we flew to Florida. We found this beautiful blue car. And here's the thing. My Ford Flex is basically just something I need to sell. It's going to just become one of those things where I'm going to have to keep putting money into it. And I don't have money to do that. And someone has been graciously working on it for me to get it done and stuff. But I knew that even after that problem was fixed, there's going to be problems further on down the road. And it was just something that I knew was going to end up becoming a bigger issue. So me and my dad agreed that we felt like I needed to sell it and get rid of it and get a new car, essentially. And so I've been driving around in someone else's vehicle, and it's really overwhelming. And so me and him talked about it, and he was like, I'm just gonna look and I'm just gonna see what we find. He found a car that was way out of my price range, but he really felt like this was the best version or the best case scenario because it's one of those cars that's going to last a long time. It's a Honda Civic. It only had 33,000 miles on it, which is just absolutely blows my mind. But it was an older lady's car, and she must not have been driving it very much, but she did stick with the oil changes and whatnot. So they had already fixed it up. The only thing they really had to fix was the battery on it because it died. But well, I don't know if it died, but they just fixed the battery on it, and they fixed a few other things here and there. But I instantly loved the color. It was a beautiful beachy looking color. And if those of you that don't know, the beach is like my absolute favorite place in the world. So I'm obsessed with the beach. And yeah, I was just kind of like, okay, like, you know, what's the problems with the car? What's gonna make this not work out? And we got there, we ran it and everything, and it felt really good. It was just really, really different. It's different from going from a big SUV to a big van to a little car. It's just been a huge process, but I just kind of was like, okay, this feels like really fast and sporty, and it has a great engine. And yeah, we decided like, we're doing it. And I felt like I was a little bit pressured, like I was a little pushed into it. Just bothering me. But at the end of the day, I know my dad, he works in used car sales. He was a car lot owner, and so he sold cars and stuff, and he dealt with used cars and everything like that. And he has like Carfax and everything going, and he just really felt like this was the best possible scenario ever. Because if you know, I've gone through so many cars, and it's a lot to be in that situation, in that position. So I've got a plan to pay it off. When I sell my Ford Flex, it'll pay off a huge chunk of it, and then I'll be making payments to pay it off. And it's just going to be one of those things where it's going to be a process, but I would rather do it in this type of vehicle that I know is safe and secure. And I can fit 5 kids, comfortably 4. So technically 3 other people can ride with me comfortably, and then I can add that 4th one if I needed. I was so excited about it. When I got home from Florida, I dropped my dad off in Tennessee. I slept there the night, and then I came back home. And then that night, or that day, I actually went straight to work, and my boss and like my friends, they were like, let's go ride it. And so we drove around in it. And then after that, they really thought it was cool and they really liked it. And so that was nice. And then after that, one of the students got a new dog, and she was like, look at my new dog. And I was like, okay, I'm going to come over. And then I saw her new dog, and then I surprised them. And I was like, by the way, I have a surprise for you. And I showed them my car. And so they all were like riding in it and looking at it. And then I was like, let's just go get the other girl. So we went and got another student, and she got to ride it. Her sister and her friend jumped in. And so we are all just driving around having a great time, laughing and stuff. But they all love my car, and I love it even more. I'm going to be making an IG post actually before this video is even uploaded, just saying what I am going to name the car, asking between these 3 different things. And then I will be uploading the official name of my car on Instagram. So if you don't already, follow me on there, because you can see things in real time, and you can see my life and how everything plays out. YouTube is going to be delayed because obviously things happen after the fact, and you're filming and all this stuff. You got to edit and everything. But if you follow my Instagram or my Facebook or TikTok, you see things in real life. Also, if you follow my TikTok, I apologize in advance for just how crazy I am on there. Okay. In a few months, I will actually be finished, I think, with renovating my car. And by renovating, I mean, I'm going to add the frou-frou to it. Like, it's going to go along with the theme of the names, and I'm going to get to those, I promise. But I'm going to frou-frou it up and make it super beachy. It's beach themed, and I want it to have shells. I want it to have little turtle, different things that I'm finding on Amazon. So in a few months, I will do a official car tour, and I'll show my favorite features and everything like that. But for now, I just wanted to share kind of a quick snippet of what is going on in my life and this big change that happened. So, okay, so here's the names. I'm thinking Oceana, Beach, Ocean, and Hawaiian Blue. And yeah, my mama was like, no for Beach because the way it sounds. I don't know if that sounds weird. Hawaiian Blue is pretty cute too. That's what my adoptive dad came up with, and I kind of like that. I like Oceana because it sounds like the ocean, but it's kind of got that ring to it, you know, like I love names like that, Oceana. So let me know what you guys think. A new month is right around the corner, so a new month reset is in place. So you don't want to miss out next week's video. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that video. And make sure you follow the gram so that you can stay up to date on everything that's happening in my life. I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.